You know that feeling that you're just staring at your screen, controller in your hand, mouse on your desk, scrolling through your library, game after game, and nothing just really clicks. You want to play something, but at the same time you don't know what. You've been here before, we actually all have. And then, something just starts playing in your head, and I don't know what it is, but it happens every time to me. Suddenly, you're back in the cart, hands bound, cold air, snow-covered mountains, and there's one thing. You've done this so many times. You've heard this question.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
You've answered it 100 times. And
who are you?
Imperial, Nord, Khajiit, again and again and again. You know every step, every line, every choice. So the question isn't what Skyrim is, the question is how do you make the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim feel magical again? And the answer is simple. Mods. But not just those mods, okay? Listen to me. I'm not talking about game-breaking overhauls, not mods that turn Skyrim into a tech demo, not mods that require a PC that sounds like it's about to explode. Because trust me, I don't have an insane setup, no crazy GPU, no top-tier CPU, nothing special. What I did was small, careful. I added mods that made the world more immersive, more alive, different enough to feel fresh, but not so different that it stops feeling like Skyrim. Because that's important. It still needs the Skyrim soul, the goofy moments, the weird encounters, the broken physics, the world doing Skyrim things. I didn't replace that, I enhanced it. It started with NPCs, immersive NPCs and interesting NPCs, and that alone changes everything. Suddenly, people have more to say, more dialogue, more natural conversations. You meet travelers on the road who don't immediately attack you or try to rob you. Sometimes they just talk. They tell you who they are, where they're going, and what they've seen. You find people camping in the wild, sitting by fires, telling strange stories.
Nothing but time these days.
Have you met the bard that plays here? He's got a voice like broken glass and fingers like the knob of a carrot.
Some give you quests, some slowly reveal secrets about the world you didn't know before. You don't just pass NPCs anymore, you meet them. And the world instantly feels less empty. That feeling gets even stronger once you start changing the cities. I didn't go crazy, just solid city overhauls and textures. Cities feel bigger, more detailed, more alive, especially Whiterun. The outskirts are expanded, more buildings, more activity before you even reach the gate. Inside the city things feel busier, people walking around, working, living their lives. It finally feels like a city instead of a hub you sprint through. And then there's open cities. No loading screens, no fade to black. You walk through the gates like you would in real life. With upgraded outskirts, you already feel like you're entering the city, so having a loading screen right after that just kills immersion. This fixes it. It feels seamless, natural, like it always should have been. To add even more life to the cities, I installed missives, notice boards where people post jobs, bounties, requests, deliveries. They change every day. One day you're hunting vampires, another day monsters, werewolves, bandits, name it. Sometimes it's simple work like delivering a package. Sometimes it grows into something bigger. Small stories, unexpected encounters. You're not just chasing the main quest anymore. You're working, helping people, living in the world. To support all of that, I added an AI overhaul for citizens. NPCs behave more naturally. They move with purpose, they react to situations. Combined with the dialogue mod, the conversations are they actually feel alive finally.
Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered?
This sounds small, but it matters a lot. And because I changed the city so much, I also changed the guards. This sounds small, but it matters. In vanilla Skyrim, every guard looks the same. Same armor, same shape, just different colors. After dozens of playthroughs, you really notice that. With a guard armor replacer, every city has its own guards. Different armor, different designs, more realistic materials. They look like real guards now. And since you see them everywhere, that alone makes the game feel new again. I also added some purely atmospheric touches. Floating islands above Whiterun. Nothing gameplay related, just visual. They don't hurt performance at all. They're made from the same assets as the base game, just placed in the sky. For me, it adds a bit more high fantasy, and I love it. Dragons were next, by the way, because if you've played Skyrim a lot, dragons can start feeling predictable. So I installed an immersive dragon mod. Different dragons, different colors, different breath types. They fly better, they land better, move like actual dragons. They feel dangerous again, which is kind of important because they're the heart of the game. I also installed convenient horses, and honestly, I can't play without it anymore. You can armor your horse, give it saddlebags, train it by riding it. It gets faster, handles better, feels more natural over time. You can whistle for it, even use a horn to teleport it to you if you want. You decide how immersive you want it to be. And the saddlebags are a game changer. Dungeon full of loot? Walk outside, load it onto your horse and keep going. No more game breaking flow just because you're carrying too much. I also added a few smaller immersion mods, like footprints in the snow. Such a tiny thing, but it makes a huge difference. You walk through snow and you actually leave tracks behind. I added dire wolves to snow regions as well. Big, dangerous creatures, valuable pelts. The north feels harsher, more dangerous. I installed new armors, mage gear, animations, more quests. Extra towns and villages in places that used to be empty. Now when you travel, you actually find people. Hunters, traders, small settlements. The world feels populated. One of the standout quest mods I installed was the Forgotten City. I won't spoil anything, just know it's one of the best stories you can experience in Skyrim. I loved it. Lots of props to all these creators. And finally, player homes. I use Hendraheim with an upgraded mod. It adds a cave, an indoor smithing area, display rooms for collectibles. It turns it into a real base. Just one warning, install it before you start using the house, because if you install it later, you'll lose most of your stored items. Learn from my mistake. And that's it. No insane PC, no extreme mods, just small smart changes that respect the original game. Same soul, same world, just alive again. That's how I made Skyrim fun again. Thanks for watching, guys.